Good morning, Bee Meadows.
Morning.
It's about 5 degrees C. It's freezing, isn't it?
It's cold.
And Jane's had heated grips on her bike all the way here, so anyway, so we decided we need to take the Guerrilla out. So went to CMS Motorcycles in Exeter in Devon, and Chris said, well, take the Guerrilla out, but how about taking out the Royal Enfield 350 Hunter? And I thought, well, we haven't done that.
I haven't done. No, I haven't ridden one.
So we're just comparing. So they are two separate reviews, but in one video. I think
So. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the Guerrilla, shall we? What's the difference? Okay, so huge, two totally different motorcycles. We both ridden them. Well, you've ridden the 350 and the Guerrilla, same here.
Same, yeah.
Why are we comparing? Well, I think if you've got a Hunter and you don't know what it's like to ride the Guerrilla, then hopefully this review will help. There are two totally different motorcycles. I mean, the Hunter is old school. And of course the Guerrilla now is bang up to date, new technology,
new kid on the block,
yeah. But also, we're talking double the horsepower. It's got 40 newton meters, 40 brake horsepower. It's 11.5 to 1 at 5,500 RPM. So that's a Guerrilla. Obviously the Hunter is 21 brake horsepower. Not sure the newton meters, but listen, there will be a spec sheet at the end of the video. But it depends what you want, isn't it? At the end of the day, if you want a bit more power, a bit more zip, a bit more go, I say a bit more, quite a bit more actually. Then obviously the Hunter is not the bike for you. But if you're very happy, because Jayne and I have got the classics,
Dave and Harry,
and we're very pleased just potting around at 60 mile per hour, because they don't really hang about, do they, to be fair? But yeah, if you want a lively motor, different handling characteristics, then obviously the Guerrilla is the bike for you. But I've got to say, they're both made very well, aren't they?
Oh, beautifully made, yeah. The paint on them. There's paint on them, isn't there?
There's huge amounts of paint. I mean, the lacquer is like, you can always dive into it. Look at that shed there. It reminds me of the Harley Davidson shed, wasn't it, in 1903, when they started. But anyway, this is the Hunter. I say very much more of a basic motorcycle, but it's got the J series engine in there, 5-speed gearbox, little 2 valves, 21 horsepower. But again, very well built. This is just under £4,000. I notice it hasn't got LEDs, but the brakes vibrate. Of course, it's got ABS. I'm not sure if the exhaust pipe's stainless steel. I wouldn't have thought so, purely because it's been painted. So, yeah, I mean, it's a very sweet, nice, comfortable, very, very comfortable motorcycle. Everything you need It hasn't got navigation. Obviously it's not a digital display, but it's got all the information you require on it. Standard switchgear, pretty much the same on all of them. Very easy, very functional, and this has actually got heated grips, would you believe it? How about that? So the extra on this one is the screen. Right, now over, so basically we're talking from the Hunter to the Guerrilla, £1,000 difference. LEDs. Quite chunky tyres. Beautiful cast aluminium wheels. Of course this is liquid cooled. 452cc, 4-valve head, 40 horsepower, 40 newton meters. Monoshock suspension. Cracking little exhaust can there, and it's got a lovely exhaust note on it. ABS comes standard on all bikes pretty much. The seat again, very, 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 very comfortable. Now, instrument panel, you can connect this to your phone and you have sat nav. How about that? So it's very well kitted out. Well, the switch gear again, it's very similar. I'll say this switch gear is actually better made than it is on the Hunter. I think everything on this bike is better made, in my opinion, than the Hunter. I think the Hunter's great, but the Guerrilla for £1,000 is extremely good value. About just over £5,000, I think. The Triumph's very nice, but I've got to be honest, I prefer this. What's your view, Jenny?
I'm edging towards the Guerrilla.
Yeah.
But can I just say, the dials here, it's so easy to read.
Yeah.
Because you've got your miles per hour out there and your kilometres on the inside, and it's so easy to read. Because if you're in, travelling around Europe, that's what you want, isn't it?
It's a very good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're great bikes.
Oh, they are.
And to be fair, you're going to do your journey, aren't you?
Just equally much fun on this.
Yeah. That and it's also a lot lighter.
It is
than
very
the
light.
Classic, and it turns about 100 miles to the gallon. Chris said 110 miles to the gallon, purely because I think he said it's 28 kilograms lighter than the Classic. So but it is a cracking bike, and also again with that seat you're going to be able to do the miles, aren't you? Because it's comfortable,
it's a comfy seat.
But the Guerrilla seat is awesome. But I do remember when you came off the Guerrilla and you said, I like this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just it's a different beast. Yeah.
So, of course, they got the Bear. We test drove the Bear the other day, and would I have one of these over the Bear? That's a difficult question to answer, really. I think the Bear again is a different beast. Pardon the expression, but it is. This is new, bang up to date technology. It's more sporty. Where I think the Bear, it's got that retro styling. So I don't think we can. In fact, I don't think we should be even comparing these two. So the Guerrilla really is compared to the Triumph. and perhaps other 400s. But what I did notice on the Guerrilla, that at 60-70 mile per hour, this was running at least 1,000 RPM less at the same speed in 6th gear. Okay, so to the Triumph. So that in itself, I think, is testament to the bike and the build quality. Look at it, absolutely. It's not rubbish. It's just so well built. Well, I said the paint on it, you feel like you can dive into that. You really do. I know I said that on the Bear, but all the Enfields, the paintwork is just absolutely superb.
I mean, look at this, look. Beautiful, Cal. It is absolutely beautiful.
It's finished, isn't it?
Yeah.
There is a difference in build quality between the Hunter and the Guerrilla. The Guerrilla is exceptional. The Hunter is very good.
Yeah.
Isn't it? The build quality on that is really good. But the exceptional on the Guerrilla. You like that? You fit that as well, don't you?
Yeah. I don't know, what about pillion on the back? Because
I don't know. We'll test that.
Yeah.
We'll test that out in a second when we go out on them. I think, and I can put my head on the chopping block here, and I know you guys are going to say, "Oh, rubbish!" Right? The Triumph is better.
take one out.
I don't think it is. I think this Royal Enfield beats it in every way, shape, or form. Honestly, take one out. I really do believe that. Anyway, I'm going to have a cup of coffee and go for a bike ride. Cheers. Listen, thanks for all your comments. The last vlog we did on the Honda 350, we had more views than we've ever had, and thanks for that. We've had over 200 people subscribe. Thanks for that. But the comments were absolutely awesome, and thank you ever so much. So please comment, keep the comments coming in. It gives us ideas for other vlogs. Anyway, cheers.
Right, let's see.
Hey?
Let's see what it's like for a pillion.
Yeah, see what it's like 2 up.
Yeah.
Come on then. This is the Hunter 350.
Yeah, it's nice on the back. Enough room.
Yeah. It's a bit tight. Bit tight up the front.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, bumps. See what the bumps are like.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Ready? Over the level crossing.
That's not too bad.
That's all right. Yeah. Why do we do that, Jake? I don't know. Right, let's go and get on the Guerrilla. Right, so conclusion is the Hunter is a very, very nice bike.
And it's comfy on the back for the pillion.
Yeah, it's a nice little bike.
Yep. Okay, right, let's swap.
Yep. Right, here we go. The Guerrilla. Let's go. What's it like on the back?
Slightly harder seat.
Hard?
Yeah, slightly.
Yeah. It's a harder ride, isn't it? I've noticed that, yeah.
Probably because it's a sportier ride, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Sportier bike.
Right.
it's double the horsepower, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. It's a great bike though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is. It's lively, it's sporty. The ride is a little harder, the seat's a little harder. But overall, I think I love the bike. I think it's great. Again, well, these roads are shocking. So the gear ratios are great. I took the Himalayan out, so this bike is only done 15 miles from you, so it's a bit unfair to rev it high, but I took the Himalayan 450 out and it goes seriously well. So you know, on the motorway it cruises at 70 very, very comfortably, and it's also in top gear. It's 1,000 RPM less than its competitor, so again I think that's pretty good. We'll do the level crossing test, shall we?
Yeah.
So how comfortable is it on the back then?
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah.
It's alright.
It's a harder seat, but not too bad.
Here we go. Level crossing.
Not too bad.
Ready?
I don't know why he does that, but he does it all the time in tunnels.
Conclusion is, it's awesome. It's a great bike, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It is. It really is. I think 1 up, you can tour on it beautifully. You know, 2 up's a bit of a squeeze, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the power is there. You know, it really is. It's a fabulous bike, well put together.
Definitely.
Right then, let's get back to see Chris at CMS. Right, so 50 mile per hour is 4,000 RPM. Everything's nice on the handlebars, foot pegs, everything's very good. So impressed with this bike. The gear ratios are spot on. Fuel injection system, the mapping on it is, I'd say pretty perfect. The handling on it is as expected, sure-footed, it's planted. It's fabulous. £5,000, guys, £5,000. That's a great bike. Give it a little flip. Until next time, thanks for your support. Spec sheet now. Bye.
Bye.